They'll be calling you a radical. Kevin Blanch just getting home to Utah. And a lot of people don't know my activism in Utah. I'm on an island. I'm the only person that protests. By the way, the U on the U right there is for usury, not Utah. Usury. Yeah, fake religious, fake Christians everywhere. We hate, right there's Hillfield, Hill Air Force Base. Obama's landing there sometime today. I want people to understand, why is Obama coming here? I'll tell you why. He's going to sign an agreement with Dirty Herbie, Governor Herbert, on the Western Initiative for Nuclear. The far radical right's pro-nuclear. The freaking so-called left, which he's not left. I mean, and by the way, he's not black. That guy's whiter than I am. I'm a white boy raised in Utah. I just got back from my walk in California. We are sitting on the verge of the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history, the rotten grapes of wrath. The rotten grapes of wrath. So why are they here? I'm going to do in 2 of these videos. One of them is important I do right here so we get the U for usury. What's a usury law? I'm mad I stomped my feet. What's a tariff? Obama and Dirty Herbie, the Western Initiative Nuclear. That takes a congressional act. You've seen me protesting or whatever. It has to do everything with water. Has to do with everything with the college. They're trying to backdoor Congress to push small nuclear reactors which take huge amount of water, which we don't use, the dirtiest, filthiest uranium mines. Blue Castle on the green, not what put a statue of Ted Bundy on I-15. I'll get a shot of the lake. The lake is dry. The lake's empty. California, there's absolutely no water. All the big pine trees are dead. We are in the throes of the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history right here, right now. All the tide pools are dead. They're all dead. All the aquans and little birds. I walked the whole coast all the way up. They're all dead. There's tens of thousands of dead little birds all over up in Pismo. People just walking right over. All the sea, not all the sea lions, but so many of the sea lions. They're starving to death. The pups, the mamas, the Elvis mamas starving to death. Dead pines. The tide pools are fucking empty. California's in the middle of the greatest ecological catastrophe in history. What's Fukushima? Up is down, black is white, red is blue. Wow. He's here for one reason. Him and Dirty Herbie. Now let's think about this. Mike Lee, the teabagger, whose house was in foreclosure, running on a fiscal responsibility, got $600,000 from the bank bailout. Mike Lee got $600,000. He says, oh, he's against government aid, government everything, teabagger, free market fairy tales right here. The #1 employer, where I live in northern Utah, the Red District, Rob Bishop congressman, another teabagger. They're anti-government, government. There are more government employees here per capita than anywhere in the United States. The Hillfield Service Center, the IRS Service Center, Hillfield, more government employees here per income. Up is down. We hate the government. They all work there. All these hillbillies that say they hate the government, they all work for the government. They all work right there. That is the war profiteer complex. That is some of the greatest war profiteers in human history run right off that place. Everybody works there. Everybody. He's here to sign the hijack the water for the Western Initiative for Nuclear, which it's a big cash cow giveaway. Dirty Herbie's into it deep, and I want to call this out to very detail. Mike Lee's father died of leukemia very young. Barack Obama's mother died very young. Downwinders, both of them. Both their parents downwinders. This is the arrogance of these 2 men. Barry Antoinette, let them eat yellow cake. Supposedly the left, he's not the left. The far radical right, it's self-fulfilling prophecy. Yeah, we told you the whole world's going to burn. You're going to see dust storms from hell. California has no water, none. And I can here to tell you they're hijacking the water. Oh yeah, I was in California last year when Obama showed up in Fresno. I've been right there. There's a complex tap in the aquifer in Fresno right now that'll blow your mind. That's what they're up to. They're going to sign the freaking agreement for the water, which there is no water. They're going to try to create a Blue Castle nuclear generator. But Obama's here for WIN, the Western Initiative. I'm the only one protesting. There's no rest for the weary. I've been gone for over a month, well over a month, walking the coast of California. I walked it all. Dead ducks everywhere, dead little birds by the thousands, starving to death sea lions. California and the Western United States is in the throes of the greatest ecological catastrophe. The emperor has no fucking clothes. What's the day today? It is, I just got home, April 2nd. Obama's landing there today. I'll be staying there. Barry Antoinette, let them eat yellow cake. And Mike Lee, do as I say, not as I do. And I would like to say this, I'm going to protest at the Huntsman Cancer Center tomorrow. And the Huntsman Cancer Center, JON Huntsman is a coward, a fraud. We're talking Junior, the old man too. They advertise all over. They're the luxury brand of death. They're the scripts. Come here. I want people to understand this. Everybody who gets leukemia, Fukushima's going to give you leukemia, it's going to give you leukemia. The open air test is going to give you leukemia, like Mike Lee's father, like Mary Antoinette's mother. Like so many. The type of leukemia that I got 7 months after I said it's going to give you leukemia, I got, the survival rate is 0.04. I'm an ex-stats professor. 0.04. The doctors declared me better on 1,240 days in the LDS bone marrow transplant, which is not owned by the Mormon Church, the usury, you for usury. I'm going to protest at the Huntsman. They advertise, come eat the good food, stay in the hotel and die. They don't save anybody. They're liars, they're frauds. They won't talk about, all it is, oh, you're going to raise money for the cure? The cure? The cure? They ain't got no cure. Why don't we talk about the cause? Oh, Huntsman is the cause. 357 benzene. The only known cause of these cancers of the blood, AML leukemia, non-Hodgkin lymphoma, the only known cause, the only causes, are exposure to nuclear radiation, fallout, and or benzene. Let's see, Huntsman Chemical owns how many chemical plants? He stole it. They make the styrofoam containers, which he thieved. We'll let that ring. I'll lay out in detail. I'll do some videos talking about my path as far as the walk, what I saw. What I saw was not good. What I saw was not good. California's in an ecological catastrophe from hell and no one cares. The emperor has no fucking clothes. There's no snow in these mountains. We're in a mega fucking drought from hell. I'll do some shots out of the Great Salt Lake, the lowest in its history. I'm talking ever. Not since just white guy has been here. You know, Father Escalante was here 100 years earlier. It's the lowest in its history. It's an epic, catastrophic drought. And, oh, yay, we're Christians. No, you're not. No, you're not. Tim Shell, self-proclaimed. Men are responsible for their actions. That's out of the Old Testament, the Hebrew word. Men are responsible for their actions. Thou mayest. Yeah, I was in Steinbeck Land Town. By the way, that's horrible out there in Watsonville, in Castroville, what they're doing. Exposing them. I mean, I had to walk like this. A chemical. You got see farms right there. One farm will say, one field will say organic, and right next to another. They're sprayed so heavily out there, it will choke you to death. The exploitation, Steinbeck on BLACO. The Mexican, oh, it's horrible out there. At Moss Landing, the marshes are empty. All the birds dead all the way up and down. The giant multi-hundred-year-old trees dead. Giant historical pine trees, natives, dead. Not dying down. They died from radiation. Confirmed. The baby whales, the grays, giving birth as far north as Carmel. They're supposed to be in Mexico. The ecology is flipped. It's a catastrophe down there. Hundreds of thousands starving to death, sea lions and sea lion pups. Starving to death, mama elephant seals. These volunteers that sit up there by the boys of Carmel don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. They're just volunteers. They're regurgitating. It's a cultural drunken theme park, California. You for usury. That's why he's here. He's here. I mean, you think about it. Wouldn't you think Fukushima taught everybody? Fukushima ongoing. I want to say this to you assholes. Say, oh, all the corium's gone out of the freaking, and I know everything. No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah, it's spread all over us. That whole area contaminated, pushing the Pacific Ocean for nearly 1,500 days. I want to say this. You know it all, fuckheads. You don't know shit. Why do you think they're still trying to capture the water? Why do you think Trinidad's thing? It's that thing so fucking hot. They've been pushing the water in the old time. The Pacific genocide. I can't believe it. Wait for the dust storms. And I like how this mystery white dust. You ever been across the desert? When the lakes go dry across Nevada, they are white with alkali. They pick up the dust. We're going to see dust storms. This is the grapes of wrath on BLACO, the molded grapes of wrath. This is the new literature you can't see. You for usury. I'll get another shot. That's where he's landed today. Mary Antoinette, let them eat yellow cake. And his buddy, Mike Lee. Oh, I'm fiscal responsible. I'm fiscal responsible. I'm fiscal responsible. I got kicked off Medicaid, by the way. Illegally by Mike Lee. Sending back our own money. Sending back. I paid him millions of dollars. Got AML leukemia. The government gave me leukemia. Nuked my father to death in the Nevada test site. Never gave him anything. A fucking Marine, an atomic veteran, killed him. Murdered my father. Tried to murder me. And they fucking stop every penny I fucking have. And then they kicked me off Medicaid. Why? Because Mike Lee is a teabagger. Sends it all back. Oh, we don't want our own money. When everybody in this county works for the government. Up is down, black is white, red is yellow, blue is green. This place is insane. The fucking Western United States, America is fucking insane. Utah, the second most insane place in the fucking country. California's got them beat. We're on the throes of the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history. It's happening. What's Fukushima? Ha! Wow, get ready, because you're going to see fucking dust storms, the grapes of wrath, the molded grapes from wrath on BLACO. You for usury. Buy here, pay here, 500%. I thought usury was a pillar of Christianity. Self-fulfilled prophecy. Oh, we're all going to heaven, getting our own very... You fuckers ain't Christians. None of you fuckers are. You're all frauds. All kind of... I'm not here to make fucking friends. I'm a hoarder. I'm an artist. I'm here to record history as it happens with this genre, which is the new literature. Which, these are paintings. These are paintings. I'm recording history as it happens because nobody's willing to do the work. It's not the idea, it's not the painting the soup can, it's the idea to paint the soup can, but then you have to paint the fucking soup can. I paint the fucking soup can. Walked and walked and walked. The Pacific genocide, very real. The molded grapes of wrath on BLACO. Wow, very, very real. So many of you are going to die of fucking cancer and you think God's going to save you. Tim Shell! God helps those help themselves. Thou men are responsible for their actions. Nuclear, why Fukushima's going. The dirtiest, filthy, uranium mines on fire, fucking down in southern Utah. Fucking California producing 50% more energy than they use. The greatest cash cow, the nuclear cartel, the psychopath fucking murdering fuckers at Livermore. This most insane, sick fuckers. And you want to play fucking softball with these fuckers at Livermore. These fucking, you look up John Huntsman. He's running the cleanup of Fukushima. Yeah, that's the eugenics guy at Berkeley. Look it up. Look it up. Write books. He's head of the science and technology team at the Obama administration. I know the transcript from inside the situation. Fukushima is the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history, and we're in the throes of it. California is so ignorant they don't even see it. So is Utah. Stand tuned.